Tay Tay is determined to get in my lap. Tay Tay, I can't paint with you there. All right, so these are the little rats that we worked on last stream, and I don't like their faces. So all I've done is, well, I put a coat of gel medium over to keep the watercolor in place. And I added a coat of Titan Buff with a little bit of purple, just to kind of, I didn't like the color we had built up on there. So I was just trying to give me a little bit of a chalky surface. I'm not sure if I want to go in with the paints and the rigger brush, or if I want to go in with colored pencils. But I know they're too flat is part of the problem. Um, so I was working on him and just kind of putting in like a base that we could work off of. So I didn't like the green. That we had. And we'll need to recover his eyes, but I figured that might be. Hi Dot. Hi Z. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just adding a little bit of a base coat back in some areas. I don't know what, I don't want to cover up too much of it. I don't want to cover up the pattern that we have going. Mainly it's the face that I didn't like. So I'm just trying to, like I said, get a little bit of a base coat in there. And then I thought we could either add colored pencil or try some of the acrylics. Um, my thought was, I have the photo reference here. And it doesn't have whiskers in it. And so I thought if I got some brown and purple and started with that on the edges. I don't know. It's not a possum. It's supposed to be a rat. But they look like possums. But I thought if I started putting hair in, with the rigger, that might help. I don't know. They're rats. But yeah, CB said they look like possums. I think they look like possums. Right now they're too flat in the face. But I thought if I put some they also don't have the like any of the facial. Now they're starting to look like a cat. I think they just need details. And I thought some of this purple could be worked in. And give it more fur. And maybe even add some dimension to the face. So I thought I would just play with it. I haven't touched it since we were on last time. And I wanted to add some of the purple into the brown. I don't know, it's really hard to get those fine lines without getting blobs. Now I think it's got a cat-like face. Hey, CB. Like I said, I may switch to the colored pencils. Travis, I may be jelly printing if this, I'm about ready. This thing is frustrating me. And I've left it alone on purpose. They look like cats now, CB. But if you think about it, a lot of animals have the same shape faces, you know? And, you know, we all have that standard of Dee Dee to compare ourselves to. Hi, Allie. Tay Tay. I know. I can't pet you and paint. I should find a way. Okay, I'm going to come in here with the little... Ouch. Get a paper towel. Well, I don't think it quite looks like a possum anymore. Oh, let's see. Stop it, Day Day. I have to kick her out. Just a second. Yeah, there's a little bit of purple. Well, they were purple. They're supposed to be watercolored, but their faces are becoming too realistic. I don't know where they're going, Allie. But there's napkin under it. I think what I'm going to do is add some of this brown tone in some places. Here and there. In the background. Still need to add the baby needs a tail. Yeah, that's their bodies. Like I said, they were supposed to all be like bright watercolor colors, but it just didn't go that way. And my goal when I started this, I thought that I'd end up doing some purple into the neutrals. But I don't know. So I'm using some burnt umber, Titan buff, and some doxine purple. Let's go ahead and put some. I like this mix I've got right here. Put that on him. Well, like I said, I'm going to add, just have to go back in with the eyes. We'll see. I think if I just kind of build up it looks more mice-like. And I think once I get the eyes back in with the reflections, that'll help. What I'm wondering is if I couldn't get more, if switching to colored pencils wouldn't help. I think I'm gonna let her sit for a few minutes and work on him. Kind of get that nose in there and okay. Get some of that eye shape back. Just to guide me. Nose is too close to the eyes. It's down here. You mean on the mama? I don't know. We don't have our rat expert. You know. You think farther down here. Let's look on the... The face may be just too pointed the way I have it. That may be part of the problem, is it's not round enough and too... Yeah, it's kind of more down at the end. It's not really... Let's come in with some gold too. Because it's more gold in the picture. Let's just start laying in some. Get... I'm just going to start... Kind of like the gold better than I did the darker brown. Nope, I don't see a mouth either now that I'm looking at it. Night, Orla. Oh, I am so frustrated, CB. I'm just like ready to throw it. So you are not offending me in any way. Like I said, you may see me bust out the jelly plate here in a minute. Because it's not what I wanted. It's not what I was going for. Right now I'm just trying to get some color in there. In areas and like I said, we may just switch to something else. Actually, I don't know. Christy. Well, I'm no expert by any means. It's just a watercolor that got out of hand. But I'm not disliking the dappled kind of. Hi, Carrie. I mean, I think it's better. I think it less like a possum. More like a mottled cat. Trying to just get some of the color on her face tied to the body, but not lose. I don't know. Okay, let's leave her alone and try to. Well, the baby definitely has. I'm just going to start laying paint down. And then laying on top of it. I can't do the upside down thing. They said no, Allie, that she was working. Okay. Let's try, let's see. Let's try his little tail. It's going to come right here. Actually, there's another tail in the background that might even be Mama's. It's really hard to tell. Huh? Bye, Z. See, I think that's the mom's tail that's right there. But the angle might be. I don't know. Let's see. More of the gold. Let's see. Maybe a little. Ask who's if the mom. Oh my God. This just goes from bad to ugly. Somehow I realized I've got paint down here on the background. This is just a hot damn mess. Okay. Working through the uglies. Yeah. I swear they look like cats now to me. Mm. Oh, cuss words. Okay. I don't know. Maybe beyond hope. I still think they look like possums. I mean, they don't have whiskers yet. Their eyes aren't in. But they are some ugly little whatever they are. They at least look related now. They're both. Yeah, the eyes and the whiskers I think might make a difference. Need that. I think I'm done with the paint. Because I'm just getting layers built up and layers built up. So maybe we need to come in and get the eyes in. Let's put a little, I need some white out. Because I think they're gonna, I think I'm about ready to call it. Let's put the eyes in for him. Well, I need to blot him a little bit. There's still too much paint that's wet. Okay, well let's put some little highlights in his eye. All right. Now, let's, this is for the whiskers. In just a minute. They're actually kind of in rows. Okay. Let's see. She doesn't really have a nose. he does. I mean, he does have coming in with some white in a few areas before I put the whiskers in. She doesn't really have a nose. I have the whiskers too high on her. Give me just a second. The dots are too high on her. Let's go back to the I need that heavier body raw sienna. Okay. All right, that needs to dry. You can still see it, but I don't think it's going to matter. Let's go over here and work on Kim while she's drying. I want a heavier. That was an extra small. Well, that one's not working. Let's try the medium. I may end up using paint. Let's try. Carbon black. Those are too heavy. Okay. That's a small. That one doesn't work. Let's see if this medium. You know when you just can't get anything to go your way. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stick this in more paint if I don't watch it. Yeah. Either that or just throw it in the trash, Stevie. That's the other thing. That's a good idea, Stevie. I don't know. Like I said, it might be time to put this one out of its misery completely. Let's put it over here. I've got some paint here we need to use up. Let's take that off. And then I just saw an email from one of my principals. Oh, good. The window is open to give another test. Just what the kids need, another test. Let's, I may have to order new black markers. Because none of those are working. Since I filled them up, they've been ruined. And they either leak or they don't want to work. So, I'm just going to put it away. It's over to the side. I won't throw them away. But they are frustrating. It just needs... Let's throw some of this paint on a jelly plate and do something that doesn't require much thinking. I'm just going to get the 8x10. I'm going to have to move the camera again. Gosh. I don't even know if I'll save that recording. Let me stop it.